Back with the Ron and Fez show. We are live on XM 202, live in the new year. Ron Bennington, Fez Whatley with you. 866-RON-0-FEZ. That's 866-766-0339.
What are you rambling over there? Live in the new year. Yeah, we're bringing in the new year. It's Ron and Fez. Earl, how you doing, buddy?
I'm hanging in there.
Yeah?
I'm just not...
Doing your job today.
Well, not aware. It's like I'm here, but I'm not.
Like you're in between dimensions?
It's just the weirdest feeling I've ever had, and this is probably the worst of them all.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you know where you're at?
And you said now you're not just having the fainting stuff. You're starting to be phobic about crowds, closed-in places.
Yeah, I mean, it's like when I went, it was literally wall to wall.
How you doing with heights?
I'm fine with heights.
If we put you out on the ledge here, you'd be fine?
Depending on what position you put me in.
Well, let's just put you face first looking out the window. Now, Fez, this is hard for you to watch.
I cannot watch this.
All right, grab a mic so we can do it with. And Fez, you go with them, and we'll all go try to put Earl out the window. And we're going to hold on to your feet.
That would freak me out. That would,
you got a height problem?
I could stare out the window, but I can't, dangle out of a window.
How far, can you put your head out the window?
Yeah.
Even feeling like you are now?
Oh, man, I can't even get that close to the open window up here.
I'm just having trouble trying to focus on you right now. That's how...
It's me, Ronnie B.
Spaced out I am right now.
All right, let's pick it up. We ready to go?
He's getting another mic, too.
Getting the other mic working? We got the one more working? It's not working now?
Okay.
Is Pitsy's mic working?
We're bringing the mic in right now.
Okay, that one's going to work better?
Yeah.
Try it, Pitsy.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, let's go on out over there.
All right, everyone's headed out to the window, out in the green room. The windows open up over 57th Street in Manhattan.
All right, let's open up the window here for Earl. Fez, you going to come out and do this?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Now, just stick your head out, Earl. I want you to think about... Yeah, go ahead and lift his feet. And think about... What's wrong, Earl?
Whacking.
Oh, man. I saw his feet getting picked up. It is way too high. It's way too high up.
I got his belt buckle here.
Man,
I got his belt loop.
The window is completely wide open out to the...
Hold on to him, Fez. I want you to get in.
I can't hold on to him, Ronnie.
And now I'm going to run from back here, and I'm going to try to run into you guys.
No, don't.
And now I want you to hold on. Fezzy, you got to hold him tighter than that.
Ronnie, he's too close to an open window.
Here's what I worry about.
I can't do it.
Now, stop kicking. It's not helping. All right, let me bring Dave out then. Dave, come on over here, because you can trust Dave. The one thing he can do. I want you to run at Fez. Wait, come back from here. Come back from here. First of all, 3-point stance. 3-point stance. Get down into it. Now, Fez.
Yeah?
I want you to hold on tight. Dave, I want you to see if you can't knock Earl out the window without taking Fez and Pitsy with you. Are you ready?
We're all going to end up
Earl.
tumbling out to the sidewalk below.
Go.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, God. Get him.
All right, stop it. Fezzy. Fezzy, what's wrong? All right, switch positions. Fez, you're out the window.
No, I can't. I can't do that.
You're out the... What's wrong, Earl?
He passed out again.
All right, lay him on his back. Lay him on his back.
Oh,
Fezzy, just stand up in the window.
I can't stand up there.
I freaked from watching him freak.
What's that?
I was freaking from him freaking.
Just stand up in the window. We're only, 6 floors up? 5 floors up?
Yeah, but it's still... Oh, I can't go up. I can't. My knees are giving out as I try to get up here. No, don't open another one.
What's wrong? You got to open it up. We got to have a breeze in here.
This is... Oh, Ronnie, this is bad. This is bad. I'm going to fall. My hand's
You can do it.
No, don't touch me. Don't touch me. My hand...
What's wrong?
My hand's leaning up against the wall, and it's so sweaty. I know it's going to let loose, and I'm going to go right out the window.
Let Pitsy hold on to you.
No.
He's a little drunk.
No, he's going to push me, Ron. He's going to push me.
Why would he?
He's always hated me.
All right, you stay up there. 3-point stance, Dave.
No,
And
don't.
then down.
Don't. I'm
Now-
gonna fall. I'm
no.
gonna fall. I'm
All
gonna
you-
go out the window.
Just brace yourself against it.
It's not enough. There's not enough in the world to brace me. There's not enough bracing. Don't hit me.
All right, this is it. Fez,
What?
you've got to protect Earl and you've got to protect the window.
I can't protect us all.
What's wrong?
I'm gonna fall out the window.
Stand up higher.
I can't
Earl,
look.
you turn around. Earl, put Fez on your shoulders.
No.
Put Fez on your shoulders. And then this way, get up there on his shoulders. All right, on 3, Dave's coming out. You ready?
It's too high on Earl's
1.
shoulders.
I'm ready.
It's too high up here.
2.
Oh,
3.
shit.
Stay with it,
Oh, God, we're all going. We're all going. Get up.
All right, that's it. That's enough. How did that feel?
Oh,
right,
that's
wait,
the
Earl's
scariest
down.
thing ever.
Earl's down.
He wouldn't stop.
Earl fainted. Earl, what's wrong, buddy?
Oh,
Did you hit him, Dave?
No, I didn't hit him.
yes, you did.
Hey, I'm playing serious. You asked me to play this fucking game serious. I'm gonna play serious.
He had me on his back.
All right, let's everybody get a funny hairpiece on.
That's not going
Put
to
a funny
help.
hairpiece on. All right, now put those on, Dave. What happened, Earl? Hurt your mouth?
In the mouth. I got elbowed in the mouth.
Okay. Hang in with it. Shake it off. Rub a little dirt on it. That's it. Walk it off. Just put your funny wig on. Please, it's helping.
That was the scariest thing ever. I thought for sure I was going down to the street below.
All right, here's what you're going to do this time, though.
Now what?
You're putting your feet, just your feet, out the window.
Please no.
And they're going to hold on to your shoulders.
Oh, God.
Pitsy and Earl. Look at Earl. You can trust him right now.
He's out of it.
Earl, let's get Fez's feet out the window. Yeah, that's it. From a chair first, Fezzy.
Don't touch the chair.
Why?
Because the chair could go out, too.
Sure, everything can go out the window. That's life.
Oh, God. Oh, I hate the fact that my feet dangling. Because the rest of me could follow.
You can do this now. There you go. You're relaxing. Your feet are out the window.
I'm going to die in a funny wig.
No, you're fine. Earl, are you going to help Fez, or are you going to pull out on him? Or is he on his own? All right, Fezzy.
Yes.
This is going to calm you, right?
Right.
Dave,
Okay.
I want you to lift Fez, holding him, but just letting the feet dangle.
All right.
All right?
No, please don't. Please.
wrong?
He's too stupid.
What's bothering
He
you, Fez?
doesn't do anything right. Watch this.
All right, Dave.
Ronnie, please.
All right, Dave, stop.
Right.
There's a lack of trust right now in this team. That's what I'm picking up on.
I will not drop him. I will hurt like a big baby. I will hurt you. I mean, help you.
What?
You. I will carry you.
This
like
is
a
going
large
to calm your
baby.
phobia.
This is the way I would go to the gallows if I was Sodom.
All right, just stay that way for a while. Earl, how you feeling?
I'm really out of it. And my lip hurts.
All right, let's head back in then. Nobody wants to do this properly. I was going to make it a nice day where we could all try to defeat our phobias, but not now. Somebody has to ruin it for everybody. Earl wouldn't keep the wig on, nor would he really do a good job of protecting Fez.
Oh my gosh, was that frightening?
Frightening, or do you feel like you got over it finally?
No, in fact, it feels a little worse. Like now I actually have a picture in my head that I can use when it gets really scary.
What bothered you about it? The falling out the window?
Yeah, the falling out the window, the fact that nothing felt secure. The wall felt like it could go. Dave or Pitts holding me felt like they could let loose at any minute. And I wouldn't put it past them.
This is about trust. I wouldn't mind doing this, Fez. We get a long rope and we lower you down.
There's no way they would be able to lower me.
Why?
They would drop me. I swear I would drop.
All right, let me check with the team. Dave, could you pull this off? Would you find it in yourself to be able to lower Fez down?
I absolutely could do that. Yeah.
You know you can do it.
I know that I can do it. I'm strong.
Pitsy?
I totally could do it too.
Earl?
Let's go for it.
All right,
What?
so there's the whole team.
Let's do it.
Why would he say that? He's barely conscious. This is the one coherent thought that he has?
Let's go for it.
Let's go for it. Fez, why won't you pull this off? I know you had a tough flight, right?
Oh, I had an awful flight on vacation. When I flew out of JFK International Airport in New York to Florida, it was storming and the turbulence was awful. I was scared to death, and I got myself so frightened, and there were storms up and down the East Coast, so we never got out of turbulence. The entire flight from New York to Florida, we never got out of turbulence.
Bouncing around?
Just bouncing up and down and side to side, the plane shaking, and it got me so upset and so panicky that I got sick from it. I got motion sickness. And I started throwing up on the plane and couldn't stop the entire trip.
You know, I know they always have those bags on the plane. I've never seen anybody else get sick but you, though, in a plane.
Yeah, they were bringing me air sick bags, and I'm like, that's not going to be enough. And it got so ugly, the turbulence, that they told everyone you have to stay in your seats. We're not doing drink service. We're not, letting anyone use the restroom. I was the only passenger on this full plane allowed to get up and use the restroom in the midst of this turbulence because I couldn't quit throwing up throughout the whole thing. And the other passengers just shooting me nasty looks because why is he allowed out of his seat? And time again, because I was up like 4 or 5 times to run to the bathroom there. Then they couldn't calm me down.
You were freaking?
I was freaking. I was sick. Finally, there's a flight attendant, Abraham from JetBlue, thank you very much. He put in cold towels over my face the rest of the trip and sitting in the aisle next to me.
Like when a fucking dolphin washes up on the beach?
Yeah, just trying to cool me off because I was so sick and I was so scared. Then finally goes, I'm going to get something for you. This will help, trust me. They went and got smelling salts for me to put under my nose. And
that's what you'll need for Earl.
What, smelling salts?
Yeah, Earl, smelling salts.
So I didn't even know what that would help with, I thought that was...
Snap you back out of it. Get you ready. Get you ready to get back in the ring.
And he's like, you're going to think this isn't going to help, but trust me, it will. So I just had smelling salts under my nose the whole time, wet towels on my head, and because of the weather, the flight was like we were an extra half hour in the sky, taking a different route to Florida.
And it never, did everyone else think it was bad, or just you?
No, everyone else thought the turbulence was bad. I was the only one getting sick.
Right.
I mean, the turbulence had to be bad. I mean, they suspended drink service. We didn't get that. So it must have been bad if everybody was supposed to stay buckled in, including the flight attendants.
Right.
Well, he had to do what he had to do. Seems like they helped him out just fine. I see nothing wrong with Fez's behavior. I think he's entitled for that type of treatment.
Well, it was just an ugly, embarrassing scene, especially when all the other passengers hate your guts because you're allowed to go use the bathroom.
It's just if it wasn't every flight that there's something that you've done. Every flight now for over 20 years.
Oh, I know. I'm just spilling drinks, and they have to bring, extra paper towels to clean up after me. Because, I'll try to have a bottle of water or something, and I spill that all over the place.
Earl, how you feeling now, buddy? You want to get back to the window?
No, I'm really out of it. I just can't.
Fezzy, what if we did something where we tied a rope around your chest and lowered you down?
I don't know how that's going to help even more. I would really fear the rope breaking. It would be a trust issue of the people lowering me and a fear of the rope staying tied or the rope not breaking.
Look at Pitsy. You trust him?
See, these aren't professionals. These aren't like professional rappellers. So
if we got professional rappellers, you would do it?
I don't know how I would ever take my ass out that window.
Professional rappellers aren't going to love you as much as Pitsy and Dave. Your team.
That's for darn truth.
The guys I call Team Watley.
During Fez's breakdown, he said that I've never liked him before. I don't know if anybody caught on to that. So that's why he doesn't trust me.
It hurt my feelings because you've done nothing but work hard for us. You've only done the best.
Sometimes insanity takes over, Pitts.
Yeah, but they always say there's a little truth in every freak out. Now, Earl, how you feeling? Any better at all?
Somewhat. I mean, my mouth hurts now.
Earl, you're the producer of this show. You know everything that happens, right?
I tried to, yes.
All right, we had the big bet with Fez Watley's hair that came down. What was the date on that, Fez?
That was
December 15th.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. And where we were with that were, if you lost the bet, Fez, you would have to shave your head, right?
Exactly. If Taylor Hicks' album did not debut at number 1.
Earl, you're the producer of the show. What are all the terms of the bet?
It was Fez had to shave his head if it hit number 1.
And if it didn't hit number 1, what would happen?
Dave would have to shave his head. And I think I had to grow my hair out.
And yet, that never came up again. I got emails about that over the Christmas break. Earl was supposed to grow an afro in 2007. Do me a favor, Dave. Roll your hand over his head right now.
Smooth as a baby's bottom, Mr. B. Not even... I mean, he's been shaving this thing. He probably just shaved this at 10 o'clock this morning.
When'd you shave it, Earl?
Yesterday.
Why would you keep on shaving when you know you lost the bet?
If I did it yesterday, I don't even know at this point.
Earl, I went home for Christmas bald, and I won the bet.
Even if he doesn't grow an afro back in, he should at least have to be made to wear a wig. Maybe one of those blue wigs or something, but at least some kind of wig.
Maybe we take him and have him fit it in a big afro place. Like hair club for men, but for black men.
Yeah,
do they have that hair club for black men?
I think the hair club for men applies for all men.
Really?
Yes.
All men are created equal?
Then I'm not going. Joe, you're on Run of Fez.
Yo, buddies.
Yeah.
Fezzy, you're in the 6th-story building. You're on the 5th floor. Everything below you is on fire. You trust the fire department to get you out down a rope?
Would you jump, Fezzy, then?
Oh, man, to jump into one of those firemen's nets?
Yeah.
Man, I mean, I would actually have to have the fire on me to do that. I can't imagine. It would be so tough.
You don't think that they're heroes, and you can't trust the fire department. To you, they're not heroes.
They're heroes.
You know what Fez said after 9/11? Well, at least there weren't any heroes involved. I beg to differ, my friend. They're all heroes.
They're heroes. That has nothing to do with me jumping out a window.
You wouldn't trust a hero?
Into a net. I would have trouble trusting, yes.
Would you let them lower you down, the fire department?
I would trust them to lower me down.
If I get 2 firemen in here, they can lower you out the window. You're insane. Over Pitts and Dave, who love you.
Look at the arm strength on Dave.
I don't know. I saw him hit Earl and take him down with a shot to the mouth.
Wait, how about baby steps? At least he does that thing where he turns around and then drops into me. You know, like that.
You want to do that, Fez?
I'll try that. One of those trust exercises.
Right, but outside. On the window ledge.
No, he can't catch me on the window ledge.
Why not?
I'll be too heavy and he'll knock us both out.
Then you don't trust.
What if at least he stands on a chair or maybe this console, so he's raised above me, so it has some perception of
You want to do that?
He would never catch me. I would guarantee he would break my neck.
What about if both of you stood on the top of the elevator as it's going down in the shaft?
I'd love to try that.
I know, I've always wanted to do that too. Because you always see it in Die Hard, and you're like, that fucking looks like the hell of a ride. Yet inside the elevator couldn't be more boring. Isn't that odd?
Yeah, claustrophobic, if even.
Yeah. So, Fez, are you ready to trust right now?
I would like to trust in 2007.
Let's get you on the ledge.
I can't be on the ledge, though.
How are you going to trust?
Can I trust indoors?
How's that exciting?
Well, it's still trust. I just know I'm going to fall. Something bad is going to happen.
So you're trusting in bad things. You need to have the same trust, but in good things.
That would be nice to have.
Yeah. Let's get you up on the ledge. Get you out the window. You said you wanted a little fire on you, too.
No. I said that would be the worst circumstances. I wasn't asking for fire.
Huh.
Yeah.
Earl, where are you on this? You feel like it's a good idea? You ready to go for it?
Yeah, why not?
You're so out of it. Quit agreeing to these things.
He's out of his fucking mind today. Yeah, why not? Let's get Fez on the ledge.
It doesn't make any sense what he's saying.
He doesn't know where the fuck he is. Ali used to call it the other room when you get hit so hard you thought you went into another room. Where are you right now, Earl? What's today's date?
Monday.
What are your parents?
Monday?
What are your parents' names?
It's Earl Sr. and Dorothy.
What happens when your dick breaks?
Bleed.
Inside, right?
Yes.
It turns. Mixed with snot. Shit, piss,
That's
puke.
all that you need to know.
Johnny, you're around a Fez.
Yeah, I was wondering if Fez would jump out the window if Hitler had a gun to his head and Superman was underneath ready to catch him.
Fez?
I guess if I was going to get shot, I'd have to go out the window.
That's right, but your Superman is Dave.
Yeah.
Or Super Dave.
Super Dave.
There is no way he would be able to catch me.
I can do it, Mr. W. You just gotta give me a chance.
You gotta believe in him.
He wouldn't be able to hold me on a rope. He wouldn't be able to catch me.
I have strong... I have a lot of strength when I'm dealing with someone who I love and am passionate about.
Earl, when he smashed you in the mouth, real smash mouth football, did that hurt? Did you feel like you had some decent strength?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a need of the... I mean, I got hit in the middle of next week. I just... got hit. And
I doubt it very much. Although, Fezzy, you guys were tumbling towards that window.
Oh, man, I could feel it going. And all I know is I had my hand on Earl's belt.
No offense to you. I give more credit to Earl for being up and above with his, upper torso hanging out the window than you sitting in the chair with your feet out the window.
Well, I'm just baby stepping at this point.
If I had gotten just a little lower... Just a little more drive, I would have knocked him the hell out the window.
That's what I try to tell you. I don't care, what you're doing. You got to stay low and drive.
Pads down.
Yeah, pads down.
Yeah. Damn it.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right.
You're going to learn. You're going to pick up on this.
Thank you.
I wouldn't mind even getting a driving sled that we can just push back and forth to the window, just so some of the younger guys know what they're doing. So much of the game is played with the legs, Fezzy.
Yeah.
And you just don't realize that.
Well, I'm just glad he wasn't prepared.
Ted, you're on a Fez.
Fez?
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Could you pee out the window?
No, I couldn't pee out the window.
What if I was standing on the ground, so you were essentially peeing on me, and I would be willing to do that if
you want to do that?
I'm not going to be able to pee out a window.
You afraid you're going to come?
No.
If Dave's down there?
It's not going to work, especially
If
when the
there
breeze
was
hits me.
an underage immigrant, would you be able to come out the window on him?
I don't believe I would. Even an underage immigrant, Ron.
Earl, what about you?
regarding what?
Could I put you and Fez in the window? We'll just have you do the sword game? Cross swords?
Probably not, no. I wouldn't cross swords with Fezzy.
What's the date? Parents' name?
Second.
Social security numbers.
The parents' names are Earl Sr. and Dorothy. Oh, God, I had to think about that for a minute.
Dorothy Sr.
Dorothy Sr.?
No.
Your mom wasn't somewhere over the rainbow, Dorothy, was she?
No.
Earl?
No.
Are you Liza with a Z? Let me know if you are.
No, I'm not.
David, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, I think to snap Earl out of it, you ought to break his cock.
Earl, you into that at all?
No, not at all.
Britney Spears reportedly passed out drunk New Year's Eve at a club in Las Vegas. Her people are now saying that she was just sleeping. She had had a long day and she was sleeping when she passed out.
Now, here's the thing. How many people you think passed out in a club on New Year's Eve?
Oh, probably plenty, yeah. Tens of thousands across the country.
So why is Britney the one in the news over this?
I think she needs that K-Fed back. She seems to be out of control without K-Fed in her life. All of a sudden, he was the bad influence. Now, apparently, he was the good one in this relationship.
That's true. He did take some of the heat off her. He was the one showing off his pussy and passing out. And Earl passed out, yet no one's calling him a drunk, right, Earl?
Yes.
Parents' names?
Earl and
Hospital you were born in?
Flushing Hospital.
Here's a picture of Britney Spears from the Daily News at her New Year's Eve party.
Is her all fucked up?
Yeah, I think that's when they decided to try to walk her out to her SUV.
Oh, I love a broken doll baby look. It's just so fucking psycho.
It's the raccoon eyeshadow, where it's
And
just...
the eyes rolling back. She looks like Courtney Love here. And there's nothing like a blonde heading for the fucking cliff. There's just something about it that works.
Yeah, she's got the frizzy hair and everything else. She really looks like Next Stop Rehab.
She's adorable.
She's put on a couple pounds.
Oh, she had 2 babies.
Yeah, no, then seemed like she dropped that weight, and now she's putting it back on again. Well, stop with the yo-yo diet.
She can't help it. She's fucking pushing babies out one after another.
Eat healthier. That's all.
At Chicago's O'Hare Airport, several airport employees were saying they spotted a UFO hovering over the airport. That was back in November. It's coming out now. The FAA is saying it had to be just a weather phenomenon. But they said they looked out the window, they saw like a disc-shaped thing, a light in the clouds, that kind of hovered and then just took off.
So you're going to fucking fly all the way there and then go to the airport?
It seems like if you were a UFO and you were coming to anywhere in the country, you would think, all right, there's some lights. Maybe I should land there. It would make sense to actually go to where there's a runway.
Why? You're a flying saucer.
They could be spying on our aircrafts, though.
Why? If they could get here from another planet, the last thing they're going to fucking care about is a Cessna.
They're obviously interested, if there were aliens, they would be interested in human life. And if they know that we can fly, they want to see how capable we are of flying. Spying on us, essentially, in case there was a big battle.
Let's just start shooting missiles into space then. Maybe we'll get lucky and hit something. I'm all for just shooting into space. I sure as hell would love to blow up the fucking moon, just to let all those fuckers know we ain't playing games.
We would be a mess without that moon.
Why would we?
It controls the tides, is what they say.
Who needs tides? I'd rather just have one tide. Get rid of the moon. If anything, the fucking moon is annoying the tides. It's low, it's high. But fuck it. One thing. And treat that ocean like it's a pool. You with me on this, Earl?
Yes.
You know what? If I'm an alien and I see a planet blowing up a moon for no fucking reason, and second of all, I wouldn't mind blowing up before the Chinese can get there.
The only country...
Who's going there, the Chinese or the Japanese?
The Chinese are supposed to be going.
Fuckers. And you know why they're going, they said?
Why?
To piss on our flag. Fuck that. I'll blow it up first. Before I sit here underneath a communist moon. As Don Lyndon Johnson.
All right, well, we have to at least get back there to protect the flag. Just to make a perimeter around it.
The flag?
The flag.
Oh. Don't turn everything into a gay bit.
Try not to. Also on New Year's Eve, John Mayer and Jessica Simpson were reportedly in a full-on makeout at midnight at Christina Aguilera's New Year's party.
And this matters to you why?
Well, you know, I always wonder what's going on with John Mayer and Jessica Simpson. This thing's on again, it's off again. What's going on?
I thought Jessica was going out with Romo. Wasn't that the other news?
See, that was the other news. And now, ever since Romo's been spotted with Carrie Underwood from American Idol, it's like all of a sudden Jessica Simpson needs a story about her. Like her Romo story didn't work, so now what's really helping is a John Mayer story here.
Helping how? What do you care? People go out with each other, Fez. Put the wig on, Earl.
Okay.
It's a nice girl's wig. Just put it on and relax with it, Earl.
Not putting it.
Oh, you look good like that.
You look like
you look like a black beetle.
You look like Ike Turner.
No, you don't. You really here. Lean over to one side.
That's great.
That is fucking great look for you.
It's kind of sexy. I mean,
Yeah, it's not bad.
It really works for him. That's odd. I would never have pictured Earl with hair before.
Earl with white man hair.
if he had like some kind of cape.
You know what you look, Earl? You look Italian with that on. You honestly look Italian.
Sicilian or more.
It doesn't matter. The point is this. You're starting to blend in. You're starting to melt with the pot finally. After all these years. You got a little itchy, isn't it, having hair? It's not fucking easy as it looks from the outside.
It's a lot of upkeep hair.
Well, that was formerly Stalker Patty's wig.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, that explains the itching. This was an odd story. I picked it when I was visiting family over the holidays. Mm-hmm. My cousin's kid, probably 11, 12 years old, has to go see a shrink ordered by the school. He can't eat in front of other people, so he can't go to the lunchroom at school or anything. They actually have to find a teacher willing to give up their lunchtime to sit in a classroom while he eats there. I have never heard of this one before.
This is your cousin's kid?
Yeah.
I have $50 right now that says your cousin fucked that kid when he was little. I believe that's what happened. Because I've read about this before.
Right?
And normally some type of sexual abuse took place.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've never... Apparently he just gets... he is an absolute nervous wreck when it comes to sitting in a lunchroom with people.
Boy, that's odd for your family, huh? Somebody with a fucking weird phobia.
Oh, we have phobias, but this is a brand new one on me. I had never heard of this.
Would that even be considered a phobia, or it's even beyond that? It's into some kind of bizarre behavior. What's he worried? People are going to see the food in his mouth?
I guess so, yeah. He can't chew in front of people.
But here's the thing. Most fucking kids, or a lot of kids, will skip lunch anyway. Save that money for beer. Or they're doing fucking speed at school. Bill, I'm looking right at you. And they skip lunch. I'm going to get... Bill, you weren't a big lunch eater, were you?
No. Well, I never really was, though. But here's an interesting thing. I quit Adderall.
Oh, you're off the drugs.
Yeah, so...
You seem less fun.
Yeah, I am.
When did you get off of it?
2 days before Christmas.
No, did you go cold turkey, or...?
Yeah. So I was afraid that, even though I'm taking the prescription, I'm afraid, like, I would become too dependent on it. And I was crashing. It was hard for me to stay up at night, so I stopped taking it.
Now, did you quit school?
Yes. Well, I didn't quit. I only need 32 more credits to graduate. So.
32 more credits?
Yeah.
That's a lot, though, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's...
2 semesters.
Yeah, it's a whole nother year.
How many years were you there?
3.
You went 3 years.
Yeah.
So you only have 1 more year.
Yeah. But
now, I talked to some kids from that TV station, from that school, and they said that you were pretty reckless up there.
Oh,
Bill.
Did they?
Yeah, I go, oh, I know a guy from that did some stuff. And I go, Bill? I go, we call him Wild Bill. And they go, and then they go, your last name? And they go, he's a maniac! And they were all saying that you did all kinds of crazy shit.
I don't even remember.
It was stuff on drugs?
It's hard to tell. I don't know. It depends on TV or outside the TV station.
Both.
Yeah, probably.
Trying to get your shows on, and then ideas that you had.
You're doing a lot of drugs when it's hard to tell.
Yeah, right. You mean reality or stuff I dreamt in my own mind? Well, at least you're a little bit of a legend there. All right, so you got a nephew abused by his parents, refusing to eat at school.
We have the kid refusing to eat at school. We don't know about abuse by the parents.
Sexual abuse, probably. Find out if your cousin has urinated on him or just jacked off in front of him. Look into that. And your family, I'm going to guess yes.
Well, it's just that it's going to be a little embarrassing to ask if any of that's happened.
Embarrassing? Hey, I saw you guys naked, but I don't ask any awkward questions. Oliver, you're on Fez.
Yeah, I was listening in, and that whole thing with your cousin's kid.
Yeah.
It could be kind of like an OCD kind of thing, because, you know, the people with this obsessive compulsive, you know, have to, when they walk into a room, they have to turn the light on and off so many times before they feel comfortable with it.
Yeah, but that don't mean they can't eat a sandwich.
Well, yeah, but...
I mean, I've heard of, like, a kid afraid of food, or, you know, they get some kind of a weird thing about texture, but he can eat food.
Yeah, he can eat food. Like, if he has his lunch, and he's alone in a room, he can eat it.
How old is he?
He's 12.
Is he chubby, or does he have a problem with that? Because I know I don't like to eat in front of my family, because they always talk about me gaining weight.
Uh-huh.
So
you eat in the other room. You act like, oh, no, I can't eat. And then you go and stand in front of the refrigerator and eat as fast as you can.
at 2 o'clock in the morning, when no one's able to see me scarf down pot roast.
Matt, you're on Run Fez.
Buddies, Dick Order 1015 calling in.
Face!
From the old FBA.
Okay, buddies, you know, Fez's cousin here, it's not that weird of a problem. My fiance, when I first met her, the first 6 or 7 months I was with her, I could not take her out to eat because she would not eat in front of me. And Ron, you're right. It goes back to her father messing with her when she was a young girl.
Yeah, it's normally abuse issues, sexual abuse issues. You'd be afraid to bring that up, though, Fez, to the young man?
Yeah, I would.
Hey, sounds like you're a great uncle. Until I hear something awkward, I'd rather you go on and get abused.
Well, now he's in the hands of a psychiatrist, so hopefully, if there's a problem like that, the professional will be able to get it out of him.
So this is not a kid that you really care much for?
It's actually a kid I think I've met once or twice in my whole life.
2 times that you met him, did you abuse him?
I never put my hand on this kid.
Cock?
No.
Anus?
No further question.
Mangus, you're on Fez.
Yeah, my wife's got a similar thing. She has to have her hand in front of her face anytime she's chewing. She can't let anybody see her chew her food. But she can still eat in public, but that's it.
You know, almost every woman hates to eat in public. Have you ever been at a table and, like, you'll wipe your mouth or something? All the women will quickly, like, oh, is it me thinking that you're sending them a signal? Yeah. You know, they all think that they got food hanging out. Luckily for men, we really don't care what we look like when we eat.
Yeah, I think women are the only ones that'll ask, is there something in my teeth? Most guys just don't even care.
Yeah, when I have pasta and everything, it's all over my thing. But
who cares? One time Fez asked me if there was anything in his teeth.
Yeah.
It's cum.
Oh.
I knew there was
Disgusting.
something there.
That's disgusting.
Something gritty.
Gritty?
Congratulations to Jay
Moore. Sandman?
To Jay Moore and Nikki Cox. They got married on Friday.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. I believe they got married in Las Vegas. I'm not sure, though. So I wonder how long that's going to last.
I say forever.
I give them the year. These Hollywood weddings. These marriages. They rarely last.
866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. Earl, how you feeling, buddy?
I'm hanging in there, but I'm still kind of...
Just barely keeping it together?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm starting to worry about you.
Yeah.
Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Ron and Fez.